Hello and welcome back to my channel, Dinar and Dong Updates. Iraqi Dinar Revaluation, a potential financial revolution or speculative myth. The Iraqi Dinar, IQD, has long been the subject of speculation among investors, many of whom believe that a significant revaluation, RV, could dramatically increase its value against the US dollar. If the dinar were to appreciate to $3 per unit, a single 25,000 Iraqi dinar note could be worth $75,000, leading to massive financial gains for those who hold large amounts of the currency. However, while many remain optimistic, economic, political, and global factors must be considered when evaluating the possibility of such an event. This article will explore the history of the Iraqi dinar, recent economic and political developments, and the feasibility of an impending revaluation. We will analyze the key factors that could influence the dinar's value and assess whether the much-anticipated RV is based on financial fundamentals or mere speculation. The history of the Iraqi dinar. The Iraqi dinar has undergone several major changes over the past few decades. Introduced in 1932, it initially held a stable value due to Iraq's strong oil exports and economic policies. However, political instability and economic turmoil have led to drastic fluctuations in its value. Saddam Hussein era. Under Saddam Hussein's rule, Iraq maintained an artificially high exchange rate, with the dinar trading at around 3 IQD per USD. However, economic sanctions imposed in the 1990s after Iraq's invasion of Kuwait caused a dramatic devaluation. By the early 2000s, the dinar had dropped to thousands of units per US dollar. Post-2003 developments. Following the US invasion of Iraq in 2003, the country faced severe economic disruption. The Central Bank of Iraq introduced a new dinar to replace the old Saddam-era banknotes. Despite stabilization efforts, the currency has remained weak, with the exchange rate fluctuating between 1,000 and 1,500 Iraqi dinars per US dollar over the past 2 decades. Recent developments and economic reforms. In recent years, the Iraqi government has taken steps to strengthen the country's financial system and stabilize the currency. Some of the most notable developments include 1. Economic reforms. The Iraqi government has been implementing reforms aimed at modernizing the economy, reducing inflation, and improving financial transparency. These efforts include reducing reliance on oil revenues, diversifying the economy through agriculture and technology, enhancing anti-corruption measures to attract foreign investments, strengthening the central bank's policies to control inflation and stabilize the exchange rate. 2. International relations and agreements. Iraq's relationships with global economic powers play a crucial role in shaping its financial policies. Recent interactions between Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani and U.S. officials have focused on economic cooperation, trade agreements, and financial policy improvements. Strengthening ties with international organizations like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank could also impact the dinar's stability. Third, resumption of Kurdistan's oil exports. One of the key economic milestones was the resumption of oil exports from the Kurdistan region. Iraq heavily depends on oil revenue, and any disruptions in exports can impact the economy and, consequently, the dinar's value. Reports indicate that the pipeline from Kurdistan to Turkey may restart soon, which could positively affect Iraq's financial standing. Fourth, efforts to de-dollarize the economy. Iraq has been making efforts to reduce dependence on the US dollar and promote the use of the dinar in domestic and international transactions. The central bank has implemented measures to regulate currency exchange markets and curb black market trading, which could stabilize the dinar's value over time. Iraqi dinar. Revaluation, hype or reality. Many investors believe that Iraq is working towards a massive revaluation of the dinar, potentially bringing it back to its pre-1990 value of 3 IQD per USD. If this were to happen, early investors holding large quantities of dinar could see exponential gains. However, several challenges must be considered before assuming such an outcome. Challenges to the revaluation. 1. Economic fundamentals. A major revaluation would require Iraq to have substantial foreign reserves, a strong GDP, and stable economic growth. While Iraq has significant oil reserves, its economy is still recovering from years of instability. 2. Inflation and currency supply. The Iraqi dinar is widely circulated, and a sharp increase in its value would require the central bank to manage inflation carefully. Printing too much currency or failing to control money supply could lead to economic instability. Third, geopolitical factors. Iraq's political landscape is complex, with tensions between the federal government and the Kurdish regional government. Any drastic currency policy changes could lead to internal conflicts or external interventions. Fourth, international trade and agreements. Iraq is deeply connected to the global economy, and any changes in currency value would need to be coordinated with international financial institutions. Sudden revaluations can disrupt trade and economic relations. The case for a gradual increase. Instead of an overnight revaluation, many analysts believe that Iraq may take a gradual approach to strengthening the dinar. This could involve incremental exchange, rate adjustments. The central bank could slowly adjust the exchange rate based on economic growth and stability. Increased foreign investment. Encouraging foreign businesses to invest in Iraq could boost economic strength and improve the dinar's value naturally. Expansion of non-oil sectors. Reducing reliance on oil revenues by expanding other industries could create a more balanced economy, supporting a stronger dinar. Comparisons to other currency revaluations. While large-scale currency revaluations are rare, there have been instances where nations successfully increased their currency values. 1. The Kuwaiti dinar, KWD. Kuwait's currency saw a significant appreciation after the Gulf War, but this was due to a stable economy and strong oil exports. Iraq, however, still faces political and economic challenges that could delay any similar transformation. The Vietnamese dong, VND, Vietnam, has been gradually increasing the value of its currency through strategic economic policies and foreign investments. A similar approach could be taken in Iraq, but it would require long-term planning. Investor perspectives. Is the dinar a good investment? Many investors see the Iraqi dinar as a high-risk, high-reward opportunity. While the possibility of a major revaluation exists, it remains speculative. Here are some key considerations. Pros of investing in the Iraqi dinar: potential for long-term gains. If Iraq strengthens its economy, the dinar could appreciate gradually. Growing international relations. Stronger diplomatic ties and trade agreements could positively impact the currency. Government reforms, efforts to stabilize the economy and reduce corruption, may create a better financial environment. Cons of investing in the Iraqi dinar. High speculation. There is no official confirmation that an RV will happen. Political and economic risks. Iraq's ongoing challenges could prevent a significant currency increase. Liquidity issues. Exchanging dinars for USD or other major currencies can be difficult. Conclusion. What's next for the Iraqi dinar? The Iraqi dinar remains one of the most discussed currencies in the investment world. While many believe that a massive revaluation is imminent, economic fundamentals suggest that any appreciation would likely be gradual rather than sudden. Iraq's ongoing reforms, oil revenue growth, and efforts to stabilize the economy could strengthen the dinar over time. However, geopolitical tensions, inflation concerns, and international financial regulations will play a critical role in determining whether the dinar sees a substantial increase in value. For investors, the key takeaway is to approach the dinar investment with caution. While the potential for gains exists, the risks are equally significant. As Iraq continues its economic journey, only time will tell whether the much-anticipated RV becomes a reality or remains a speculative dream. For now, staying informed about Iraq's financial policies, global trade agreements, and economic indicators will be essential for anyone looking to invest in the Iraqi dinar.